for a loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw, Burrow. Higgins makes the catch. And he's brought down for a loss. So that field goal gonna have to wait a little bit longer. That's the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. From the left hash, 54 yards out. The kick is off the mark, no good. And the deficit remains unchanged here in the 4th.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 48-yard line.
They fake the handoff, now Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
At the 34-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Mahomes. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
A 47-yard attempt.
Up and good from Blankenship. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic 1st down.
You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a 1st inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going, and when it does, well, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He's got it! Touchdown, Kansas City! should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
17.
Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 36-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry. Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up, but you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
This one taken in by Chase. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Burrow to the air now. A throw left side to Watson. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They've got 1st down from the 31. To throw again, it's Burrow. That's Gesicki, he's got it! And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Working quickly here. 1st down, Burrow to throw. On target to his man Higgins. And this is down all the way to the 3. Offense up to the line fast. Burrow from the gun. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. A dose of the hurry up offense here. On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Drew Tranquil with the pick. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, no surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. A counter give here to Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs moments away from a 2-0 start. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Right back to Pacheco. Still some room at the 20. And they finally managed to get him down at the 23. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. It's Pacheco again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He broke 50 on his 1st punt and looks to have done the same here. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And the open lanes, the beautiful windows that he no doubt dreamt about before this game, Brock, well, they just haven't been there. It's almost like the defense challenged itself between the pass rush and the secondary. Who could make more big plays here?
Yeah, you're talking about the difference between the practice field and then the reality of this game. Sacks, interceptions. And while we won't be the final judge on which area this defense has been the biggest winner, we do know who the loser's been, the quarterback, who's had to deal with an excellent defensive showing.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Burrow out of the shotgun. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he reaches the 35 before going out. So now here's 3rd and 5. Here he is to throw. He has the 1st over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Finds his man, Chase. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. Throwing now. He's got, and they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.
Around this team, the players, the coaching staff, all of them keep emphasizing how much they believe in him, and they expect the results to show themselves soon.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Penix. Right back to Pitts again. This defense for the Chiefs, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
And looking to throw, Penix. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Darnell Mooney the target there, but it's going to be second down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
To the air, Penix. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Nick Bolton with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7.
On for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes. And
they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Well, the Chiefs offense going to make their way out, and at the helm, a now 3-time Super Bowl MVP in his 8th season in the NFL, it's Patrick Mahomes.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Ball on the 39. Here's second down at a yard. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Now here's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as he's up to the 47. The numbers for Travis Kelsey last week. 7 catches, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. With no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. The Chiefs at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 24-yard line.
First down, Kansas City.
Mahomes going to throw. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. That time a 6-play drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you meant fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
2nd and 7. They'll throw with Penix. Locates Mooney on the out route. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 3rd and 2. Now Penix. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he is going to have a Falcons first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Cousins. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2.
At the 50-yard line.
They go play action. Cousins. A complete to Drake London. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
London moves the chains here, which is not unusual because that's something he did on over 65% of his receptions a season ago. Plenty of new pieces in place. Quarterbacks, Kirk Cousins, Michael Penix, whoever's going to throw the ball to him, he's hoping he can finally reach the 1,000-yard mark.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. A give left side to Robinson. And he gets it down to the 32. 2 yards, good enough for a first. In motion goes McLeod. Back to Robinson now on first down. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta's 2nd quarter action, the Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a first down. Mahomes now to throw. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up second down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A quick throw caught by Rice. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 7. Now it's Mahomes again. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Short throw caught by Pitts. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing, Cousins. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Cousins to throw it. And the Chiefs are going to get him. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. On 4th down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
That's caught left side by the tight end, Gray. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Now Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And the catch made by Hopkins. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Falcons' 45-yard line.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He finds Hopkins complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. That's complete once again to Hopkins. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 14. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now throw right side taken in by the tight end Gray. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Rashee Rice, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to stretch out their lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Butker on for the PAT. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. A 10-play drive that time. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
This is caught by Robinson. And he's got this down to the 35. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. Here's Cousins. Setting up the screen. Here's Algier. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
To the air again, it's Cousins. Here's a screen for Robinson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Cousins. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, Cousins. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this will be caught by Mooney. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 4th down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Mahomes going to throw. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Garrett Wilson leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. From there, it's off to the land to check on the Browns at home in the Dog Pound. And they were winners in that one over the visiting New York Giants. Jameis Winston, sharp in the victory as his guys bounce back from a tough start to the year to claim victory number 1. And lastly, on Monday Night Football, our first doubleheader of the year, Jaguars, Bills at 7:30, followed by Commanders and Bengals kicking off 45 minutes later.
A no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
That's caught right side by Worthy. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Here now, 2nd and 4. Mahomes now to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They'll look to throw here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change, because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Well, the Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same, because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone. And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the 3rd quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Cousins to throw it. He's got the hook up to McLeod. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
That's out quickly to London. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Cousins. Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
That's complete to Mooney. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Again, it's Robinson. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Cousins now. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 12-yard line. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
In motion, the tight end. To throw is Cousins. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Now Cousins. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Throwing, Cousins. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
It's complete. And he will not get in here, although there is a flag down. But from the players' reactions, this might be on the offense. Well, they completed the pass but lost yardage, so they'll decline the penalty.
Perfect play for them, isn't it? Who needs a penalty when you try and throw the ball, you don't even get it downfield, and they go ahead and snuff out the play. They'll take that as a result.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36. A very solid gain of 27.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down, Kansas City.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now here's Mahomes. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate. I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Got a man over the middle, Worthy. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they will decline that penalty, and that's going to force a 4th and goal. Butker's kick here is good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and made him a real weapon in the passing game. A quick throw out wide to Mooney. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And that's incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. Into space at the 45. Down the sideline he goes. And down to the 28-yard line. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelce for a big one. 43 yards.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago. Here's a 2nd and 8. A handoff now for Pacheco. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Try to take this home, they'll run. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
So all eyes on the Falcons. Down by 11, a little under a minute 50 remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Here's 2nd down.
A loss of 7.
To throw, Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And, he coughed it up. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the 2-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do it.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously and now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the officials saw, as this play will stand as is. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 18 now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. This pass is caught by London. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
So it's a win for the Chiefs here, and no surprise, it was Patrick Mahomes who really led the charge.
Yeah, he was in complete control of this offense. He had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And to be honest, he really made it look easy out there.
So for the Chiefs, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night, everybody.